Welcome to the history of Mac Brewery. Mac Brewery is the world's northernmost brewery in the world, and it is in Tromsø. It was founded in 1877 by Ludvik Marcus Mak, and he was born in Tromsø, but his origins were German. His father was German, and he actually helped him to found this very big industrial factory of brewery. What is very important about it is that he was a baker, and he studied in Germany. But when he came back and he was a worker, he wanted to give the working people of Tromsø the beer instead of just the hard liquor that they had. So he founded Mac Brewery in 1877, and it has been the world's northernmost brewery for more than 100 years. It was the world's northernmost brewery until 2015, before a new brewery in Svalbard was built in 2015, actually a microbrewery. Here today in 2025, in Tromsø only exists the microbrewery, which is here in Tromsø, and Cellar 5, which means Cellar 5, I will tell you more about it very soon, and Olhallen. Now the factory of Mac Brewery is some kilometers to the south in a place called Northernmost, and this is because they wanted to grow bigger because of demand, so they needed to get in a better, bigger places. So what is very interesting about it is that it has been always family owned all these last 150 years, from 77, almost 50 years. And I wanted to say that this is Cellar 5. In Norwegian means Cellar 5, one of the cellars of Mac Brewery. Today it is working as a beer shop where you can get beer, and also you can find some beer tasting experiences and have a tour with all the history of Mac Brewery. This is the microbrewery over there, and here is the Olhallen. Olhallen in Norwegian means the beer hall, and it has been founded in 1925 or 1928, if I'm not mistaken. It was only allowed for men to be joining down this half floor. And after the 70s, after 1970, it started to be allowed for women also to join the bar. And also it was the year where they built the women lavatories. And actually they didn't build lavatories, they just gave the old lavatories that were for men, they gave it for women, and they updated it a bit, and then they built the new ones for the men. So after 1972, women could also join this place. But it is very important to say that before that, all these years of the last 100 of years, it was such an important social hub that every man would be here, share stories, especially the fishermen. After their wintering to the Arctic places, they would always come here and share their stories in this Olhallen, this beer pub, Tromsø's oldest beer pub. What is also very interesting is that Mac was one of the first industrial big things in Tromsø, and it led to huge growth, this urban growth of Tromsø. And actually here it was the best steam machine that they had, and the first electricity came here in Tromsø by this factory, by the Mac factory. quite nice, isn't it? Fun fact, in this same building today, it is also the British consulatory, I don't know the word, consulatory, or something like that. And yes, as I said earlier, the factory is not here. Now we only have the Mac Brewery, the Cellar 5, which is serving as a beer shop, and the beer pub, which is here for the last 100 years, from 1928, if I'm not mistaken. If today is 2025. That's it. It has been some crazy story sharing between men all this last 100 years before the women entered also the bar, and then created even better stories. And they say that when women wanted to contact their men, they had to give a note to someone, or to try to communicate with them by another way, because they weren't allowed to join there. That's it. When visiting Tromsø, think of joining this factory, joining these tours that they have here. And also it is very important that Mac Brewery has more than 60 products happening, producing, and you can find most of them in this beer pub, their pub, and also you can find some other Norwegian brews as well. Also, they preserve high quality water coming from the Lyngen Alps. That's it, some stuff very randomly about the Mac Brewery. I will do another video sooner or later about it and try to summarize it a bit. Thank you so much. Think of subscribing, liking, or sharing it with a friend. I was Valentinos, I'm a guide in Tromsø, and I just want to share with you the beautiful places in Tromsø. This is in the main street called Storgata. This is Storgata, all of it, or actually it becomes Strandgata after some point, so I'm not exactly sure about this address. And yes, it is still Storgata. So that's it, that was the story.